Hey guys, and welcome to the long-awaited and a little bit overdue spring preview. Yeah, let's start by looking in here. What do we have? Well, first of all, take a photo of any ford at Derwent Water, Ford Crossing. Well, Derwent Water is this lake, so anywhere around the lake, I would guess. I mean, last time it was, or this season it was Moorhead Wind Farm, and I thought, well, if you park at Moorhead Wind Farm, you'd be okay, but no, it has to be in the Moorhead Wind Farm. I don't know if you have to be in the lake, so. And just any ford will do. What else do we have? Yes, own and drive any retro saloon. Drive it a total of 20 miles, 3 stars at Broadway Windmill, danger sign, and winning a street scene event at Edinburgh and Newtown. And I'm going to be using the car in the picture, the Mercedes 190, whatever it's called. No, there we go. This one, the Mercedes 1990 Mercedes-Benz 190e 2.5 16 Evolution 2. And also the drive 20 miles, I have a track for that. But that will be in the description below the video. The texty part. Anyway, to the big ones. The trial, Vamos a la Playa. And I get like a tick around my right eye when I hear that sentence, because that was an 80s pop song, I think. Vamos a la playa, do, 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 do. Maybe that was just in Europe, I don't know. That is gonna be A800 road racing GT cars, which is why I'm in a GT car. We're going to start at Elmsdon on Sea Sprint, morning cloudy, then Bamburgh Coast Circuit, 3 laps, light rain, and then the Meadows Sprint, this one. The Meadows Sprint, sunset, cloudy, and I have share codes for all 3 tracks, also in the description, the texty thing, the letters below the video. The car I'm going to be using for this is this one. And it is the 2010 Maserati Gran Turismo S. And the tune for it is this one. There we go. Unless it disappears. If it does, please let me know in the comments. And if you have no idea what the hell I'm talking about, disappearing tunes, what? Well, yeah. My 2.0 video from the winter trial, apparently the tune just disappeared. It isn't there anymore. So, that's fun. Then the showcase remix will be so easy, and I'll show you why. It's going to be great. It's probably the best thing about next week. And here's why. There isn't one. Yay! Spring games will be UK cars at the rail yard. And I'm going to be... Well, I'm a little bit on the fence about this one. It's UK cars, but it is either B700 or C600. I don't know, because it was written to me like C700. So it could go either way, and I haven't actually asked for clarification, because no matter what, I am going to be using this one, the Elan Sprint. And I actually haven't made a tune yet. I'm going to try and work out if it's one or the other. I think it may be B700. I'm not sure. But I think I'm going to be using this one. That is subject to change, however, depending on, you know. Then we have some PR stunts. And, hang on. Where are they? There they are. First up, we have the Leap of Faith danger sign, which is the danger sign where you jump over the church. And I am going to be using the TVR, my trusty old TVR for that. And we're going to have to hit 137 meters. And let me just show you the car. It is, of course, this one, the 2005 TVR Sagaris Forza Edition. And the tune I'm going to be using is the one I always use for this car. On there we are, Off-Road Beast, which hasn't disappeared. That's nice. Next we have the Grange Speed Trap, and that is this one. And you have to hit 321.9 kilometers an hour, which is pretty easy. And this is one of those. Look at this. Apparently I made Mach 0.5. It's just like this one up here. Yeah, 547. And I did that in the IDR, the VW, which will do at downhill, you know, trying to get home, maybe 305. Yeah. Like I said, I explained like 20 times, I did write support, and yeah, haven't heard back from them. So anyway, 321.9, I'll use the Mosler for that, and the one I can't show you tune. Hang on. Let's see if I can. The 2010 Mosler MT900S. This one, in case you're wondering. And the tune I'm going to be using is on. There we go. Nope, not allowed to show you. Nope, can't show you the share code. It's ridiculous. So we're gonna have to do it this way. And search, and there it is. And now I can show you the share code. It's ridiculous. That's the one I'm going to be using for the Grange Speed Trap. Like I said, 321.9 kilometers an hour. Then we have some, some bad news. I'm very sorry. The final PR stunt is this one. Back lane drift zone, where we have to get 46,000 points. Yeah. Sorry. And I know some of you really don't like drifting, and I agree. I really don't like drifting either. But I am going to be using this El Diablo. Look at that, El Diablo. Says so on the back and the side. Look at that, El Diablo. It is, of course, the 1957 BMW Isetta 300 Export. And the tune I'm going to be using is this one. And there's the share code. And, well, on how to do it, you'll have to see the video on the day. Then on to the other races. There's an event called the let's do them in order here. So we have Flying 50s. Let's start by that one. It is Street Scene C600 1950s cars. And, well, let's find the car. Let's see what car. Yeah, I am going to be using this one, the 1955 Chevrolet 150 utility sedan, which has the awesomest paint job ever made in the history of anything. Look at that, the fabulous Kate. I also brake for store windows. I love this paint job. So it is street racing. Let me get those street racing up. And it's gonna be no. Where the hell is it? There it is. Derwent Valley Dash. And then it's gonna be the Highland Charge, and I believe that's up here, isn't it? There it is, the Highland Charge. And then finally, Rail Yard Express. So that has to be this one. Yay! In C600. Whee! It's going to be great. I just love street racing in underpowered, undergrippy cars. Perfect. So the tune for that will be this one. And there's the share code for it. Then we have, let's see. Then we have Sports Day, which will be A800 road racing in modern sports cars. And what was it? It was yesterday morning or Saturday, I can't remember. I did a test just to make sure that I had all my ducks in order and shit. And I found out I didn't have at all, actually. So I had to make a new tune and a new car and request a new paint job and God knows what else. Oh, silly. I'm going to be using this, the 2013 Subaru BRZ. And the races are going to be, let me pull that out, there we are. The races are going to be Horizon Festival Circuit, Morning Clear, 3 laps. Then we have Derwent, nope, not this one. Derwent Lakeside, which one is that? That's this one, yep, that's right. And that's going to be early afternoon, clear. And then finally, is it this one or is it this one? There it is. Astmore Heritage Circuit. 3 laps, late afternoon, cloudy. And like I said, I'm going to be using this one, the 2013 Subaru BRZ. I will have a paint, Schwaber will have a paint job ready for it by Thursday. But not right now. The tune I'm going to be using is this one. There you go. And then finally, we have Alfa Romeo and Juliet. Yeah. I don't know what to say about that title, but whatever. And let me just scroll down here. It's gonna be A800 Street Scene Alfa Romeo. And, well, it's kind of annoying because it's street scene, I can't test it. So I'm gonna go for this sure choice here. There it is, the 1965 Alfa Romeo Giulia TZ2. And I know for a fact that this will utterly destroy the AI. It's an expensive car, I know. And if you don't have it, you should get one. If you need help buying one, get a hold of me on the Xbox chat, and I will sell you one for cheap. Because it's like, what is it? Yeah, it says 2.5 million. I'm not sure it costs that much in the auction house. But it is an expensive car, but if you do not have it in your collection, you damn well want to have it in your collection, because it's one of the most versatile cars in the game. It'll do B700 dirt and road, A800 dirt and road, and S1 900 on the road, and be good at it. So you want this car. But anyway, the tracks for this. It's for street scene. So the first one will be Mortimer's Pass. That's up here, right? Yeah. This one, Evening Clear. Then Glenfinnan Chase, which is this one. Night Half Moon, and then Edinburgh West End, and I believe that's one of the. Where is it? There it is. Edinburgh West End, Dawn, Light Rain. But especially this one here really does require some grip. And I've tried tuning the Sprint GTA Stradale, and it's quite a handful. Whereas the TZ2 is not. So TZ2 it is. Like I said, the car we'll be using is the 1965 Alfa Romeo Giulia TZ2. The end. And the tune I will be using is, let's see, this one. And there's the share code for it. And what else do we have? Well, that's pretty much it. At least there's no cross country. So that's something. Oh yeah, and seeing as people actually watch these, I'm gonna once again tell you that I made a Patreon page. Link is in the description of every video I post from now on, if I remember to put it there. It's patreon.com/Waznewz, and the reason I made it is not because, well, I think I need to get paid. I am still doing this for the fun of it. No, the reason I did it is because when I did the video on my graphics card, people kept writing me afterwards and telling me, well, why don't you have a Patreon page? You need to set up a Patreon page. Why don't you do? And, well, I finally got around to it, and I set up a Patreon page. So now you can use it if you want, and you can don't use it if you don't want. It's up to you, really. Any donations will, of course, be very, very gratefully received. The plan is to use them well, depending on the amount. I mean, if I get $2, then it's going to be pretty easy. But the plan is to use it to help with upgrades on my computer, or to make the day a little bit brighter at my end. Maybe go fishing or something like that. That's the plan. But that's all up to you. Like I said, it's completely voluntary. You don't get any special treatment. It's not like I'm up for rent or something like that. I mean, it is purely if you appreciate the channel and feel like sharing a little bit, go for it. If you don't have anything to share, that's fine. I mean, it's not like I'm not gonna stop talking to you or something like that. It is simply an option, and you can choose to use it or not. Okay? Okay. Also, in case you're wondering, I can once again, and I don't know how I can make this any more clear, I will not be taking part in the monetization plan thingy that YouTube has. There will not be commercials on my channel. If there are commercials prior to and after the video, that's not on me. That's on YouTube. But during the video, there will be no commercials on my channel. The end. And there's a good reason for this. I hate commercials myself. So why would I subject you guys to that? I mean, that's just stupid. And number two, the amount you actually get paid for spamming your own video with commercials are minute. So it's simply not worth it in any way. I did some rough calculations, and if I literally carpet bomb my video with commercials, meaning you guys would get interrupted every 30 seconds by somebody, oh wow, the house is so clean now, you should buy this product. That would get me roughly $5 a month at present. So no. And I swear to you, right here, right now, there will never be commercials on my channel. And you will never be able to buy a t-shirt, some overpriced t-shirt with my gamer tag on it. I mean, no, that's just ridiculous. But I do have that Patreon page, and you can support me through that if you want to. You don't have to, and that's going to be it. Okay. So sorry for the long talk, and yeah. Did I get everything? I think I did. Anyway, info on the share code for the tracks, also for the Forzathon 20-mile track and so on, are going to be in the description below, the texty thing below the video. And that's it. Remember, if you use one of my blueprints, please remember to like it, and the same goes for the video, and don't forget to subscribe. Oh, and don't forget to use the Patreon if you want to. That's it. Thanks for watching. Bye.